When the game changes, everybody's back to zero. And the primary skill that individuals at the professional level need in order to succeed is problem solving. It's just a new problem that nobody's had to solve before, and it's a race to who can find the best answer. My name is Jane. I'm one of the coaches here at the Dallas Fuel. As well as in my free time, I run and produce tournaments for the Overwatch community. So my strength isn't really at a micro strategy or a macro strategy level. One of my best abilities is to be able to translate whatever the larger intent is, or what is the mission, what is the goal, the objective. I try and translate that down to what an individual needs to do and why they need to do it.
Fearless and Gregory are more or less hard countered by an Orisa Shield, which Dallas Fuel does have. So this is kind of like a mobile variant of anti-dive.
No matter how good the plan is, if people don't know why it's the plan, or people don't know what their role is or why it's important, then it's going to fall apart. You want people to trust the plan and be confident in its success as well as the logic behind it. A coach will look at the game from the third-person perspective. A player will look at the game from a first-person's perspective. So both perspectives are going to have different things that they care about more often. Very similar problem-solving skills is used in the industry as a whole in order to run teams, organize tournaments, events, really everything.
We need to have the merch and the concessions over on that side, and that'll give us a clear shot right out to the main atrium. So that should be pretty decent. Are we going to have any main cameras through the back?
If something shows up in an official game that you're not prepared for and you can't adapt, you're going to lose. The same sort of thing happens for running tournaments or events, is that, your plan, no matter how good it was, it's not going to survive first contact with the enemy, and it's certainly not going to survive a single moment after you press that go live button on a broadcast. You have to be ready to adapt, expect it to go wrong, and be prepared to fix it. When all the pieces start working together, the event is fantastic, the players enjoy it, and even the people who are putting on the tournaments behind the scene, they really do get quite a sense of satisfaction. When we look at organizing events, tournaments, pickup games, anything like that for the Overwatch community, the main thing that we're trying to do is share in the fun and share in the passion of the game. A lot of people think that there's some specific checklist of things that you need to do in order to put on a great event, but our rule of thumb, and the rule of thumb for any event, is just make sure you're putting on an event that you yourself would want to watch. The individuals that are working on it, they don't have bachelor's degrees or formal training or anything. They pick what they're interested in and they try and contribute the best ways that they can. Really, when it comes to esports, the world's your oyster. There's endless opportunity for advancement as well as positions. This is the industry of tomorrow. They're going to need people of every vocation, in every role, on every team. Even sports psychologists, physical trainers, cooks. If you have some sort of passion, you can probably find a place for it in the esports industry.